Recently, we've had several terrorist attacks in America. The attack in San Bernardino, California, and the attack in Orlando, Florida by Muslim terrorists. And of course, the terrorist attack on police by an alleged lone wolf in Dallas, Texas. Now, Muslims waste no time in responding to such events by promoting the Islamic proof texts used to show that Islam does not approve of such attacks, and that Islam is simply a religion of peace. The passage they use comes from the Koran and is Surah 5:32. And they recite it like this: "Whosoever killeth a human being for other than manslaughter or corruption in the earth, it shall be as if he had killed all mankind. And whosoever saveth the life of one, it shall be as if he had saved the life of all mankind." Now, that's a wonderful passage. It sounds like you don't want to harm anybody because you're harming everybody. However, that is not what Surah 5:32 says, because it does not appear that way in any Quran anywhere in the world. What is actually presented by defenders of Islam is a distorted, out of context and misleading paraphrasing of the following verse, as we can see if we put it into context. And in order to do that, we'll have to begin with verse 27, which reads, "But recite unto them with truth the tale of the two sons of Adam, how they offered each a sacrifice, and it was accepted from the one of them, and it was not accepted from the other. The one said, I will surely kill thee. The other answered, Allah accepteth only from those who ward off evil." Then it continues discussing the murder of Abel by his brother Cain in verse 30 through 31, where we read, "But the other's mind imposed upon him the killing of his brother, so he slew him and became one of the losers. Then Allah sent a raven scratching up the ground to show him how to hide his brother's naked corpse. He said, Woe unto me! Am I not able to be as this raven and so hide my brother's naked corpse? And he became repentant." Now we reach the most misquoted verse that is one of the main verses cited by Muslims to prove that Islam is a religion of peace. Only when the verse is read in its entirety can we see that who it's really addressing, not Muslims, but Jews. Quote, "For that cause we decreed for the children of Israel, that whosoever killeth a human being for other than manslaughter or corruption in the earth, it shall be as if he had killed all mankind. And whosoever saveth the life of one, it shall be as if he had saved the life of all mankind. Our messengers came unto them of old with clear proofs of Allah's sovereignty. But afterwards, lo, many of them became prodigals in the earth." End quote. However, besides the murder of the other, reason allowed for killing a person is the spread of corruption, or as some translates state, mischief throughout the land. So what is corruption or mischief? Corruption and mischief is troubling believers, Muslims, about regarding facts surrounding their religion. In other words, when someone finds a problem with the Quran or teaching of Muhammad, by corrupting what has been told Muhammad, they are corrupting the Quran, and in doing so, they create great mischief, and thereby they're making war on Islam, which of course causes strife, and that person should be killed, as we see when we read verse 33. "The only reward of those who make war upon Allah and His Messenger and strive after corruption in the land will be that they will be killed or crucified, or have their hands and feet on alternate sides cut off, or will be expelled out of the land. Such will be their degradation in the world, and in the hereafter theirs will be an awful doom." Taqiyya is the approved art of lying in order to promote Islam, and it's ordained and used by Allah Himself. So when you hear the verse the next time, and you will hear it a lot, not only from Muslims, but from politicians and media people alike, remember what it really is saying, and not that it is aimed at Muslims, but that it's aimed at Jews. I'm Dr. J.P. Sloane. Until next time, thanks for listening.